Good evening. It is Friday, December 3rd. Welcome back to the garden. We're going to start our lesson 2, soil. So let's recap. What is dirt? So I looked up another definition of dirt. Dirt is earth or soil. Wait a second. You know the dry substance that makes up the surface of the earth? That is dirt or soil or earth. So where does it come from? Over hundreds of years, rocks break down into tinier and tinier pieces, and they mix with plant and animal material, decaying roots, rotting leaves, dead bugs, dead worms, and other organic material. Along with water and air, that's what we call dirt or soil. Hold on, just a second. Wait, now I'm confused. So soil is a mixture of clay, silt, and sand. I thought that was dirt. Wait, that's earth. So what is loam? Loam is soil that's composed mostly of sand, silt, and clay, and organic material. Wait, I'm getting confused. Soil is actually the minerals that are made up of sand, silt, and clay, which are different sized particles of rocks that have broken down over years. Once we start adding organic material, then, before the new science of the early 80s, that was just fertile soil, something you wanted to grow in. So what is topsoil? Topsoil is a variation of loam, which is a variation of soil, which is a variation of dirt, which is all made up of sand, silt, and clay. I hope you're as confused as I am. Well, this really isn't about dirt or soil. It's about living soil. In the 80s, they started looking at the actual life in the soil. And that's what actually makes the substance that your plants grow in. That's what actually makes the nutrients available. I would say dirt or soil or loam or topsoil again, but it won't make any difference. As long as you have sand or silt or clay or a combination of both, even with the organic matter, you still have to have life to break it all down. We're going to go into that in future. But let's take a little closer look at the living soil. Now, living soil is about diversity. It's about the organisms that are in the soil, the bacteria that create the glue that builds the structure, the fungus that breaks down the material and makes it plant available. We're going to go into all of this at greater detail. Now, I'm just having fun with dirt and soil and loam and topsoil because it covers the entire surface of the earth and it has enough nutrients to grow all the plants we ever want to grow. Thing is, we have to take care of the life in that soil. The only way to do that is to let that web build up. When you feed that web, you're going to be successful. The ground does not want to be left bare. So right now, we're covering it in organic matter. There's going to be another way, and I haven't quite got my head around that, but cover cropping. Leaving a crop on your ground and planting right into that, like a short ryegrass. That's quite a ways down the road. The key thing in the soil is life. We'll look at how bacteria builds the structure. We'll look at how the fungus is attracted to the roots. We'll look at how the nematodes feed on the bacteria and the fungus. We'll look at some of the other nifty little critters that you can only see with the microscope. But they're there by the billions, and if you don't have them, you're not going to be successful. What is soil? Soil is sand, silt, and clay. Some decomposed organic matter, some gases, some waters. Yes, I said sand, silt, and clay, just like dirt. So what is better? Dirt, soil, loam, topsoil? None of it makes any difference if there's no life in it. The life in the soil is what actually makes the nutrients available for the plants. And plants need a lot more than just nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Science has identified at least 42 minerals that plants really need to be really healthy. I am really blessed that you stopped by the garden for a visit. The earth is made up of decomposed rocks and decomposed organic material. It's pretty simple. You mix in the life that's in the soil, the actual food web, the living soil, and it provides all those nutrients to all your plants. Once you can unlock that, and it's very simple, you can do it too. First, you start out by covering with organic material. Next lesson, we'll go into the organisms that actually do the work. That's kind of fascinating. We're just having fun with the soil and the dirt right now. We're going to get down to where the real work happens. The more you let the earth do the work, the easier it is and the better the food tastes. I mean, where else can you have kale? I mean, kale really does get a bad rap, but if you grow it in ground that is full of life, it is full of vitamins and minerals and nutrition and it really does taste great. So until the next lesson, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.